Thank you so much, Kevin. It is not a very powerful front, but it is, as you mentioned, going to bring at least some isolated showers. And the temperatures are not going to drop all that significantly. Really interesting things get going in the long-range forecast by next week. So in Mississauga, Ontario, as we take a look at our sky conditions here, oh, yes, the sunshine. Doesn't that feel good? You just sit there and just, soak it in. Well, we do have a cold front that is approaching us from the northeast today, and here it is. It will bring us some isolated showers, but again, fairly weak. It does help to change the wind direction. That is for certain. We also have this other front here, but this one is not likely to influence our weather this weekend. It's next week. By possibly Monday and Tuesday, we could still be looking at some wintry weather, and we'll have lots more detail coming up around the clock as we head through the weekend with regard to that low, but we can expect less than 5 millimeters generally. Thanks so much, Kevin. I love that you coordinated your outfit with our wind map, because we do have those southwesterlies today that will be gusting at times, maybe 40 plus, 50 plus kilometers per hour, and then the winds shift direction to more of a westerly. This is not the most powerful front. It will bring some isolated showers, and then we have a secondary front here that is not expected to influence our weather. But with those showers coming through, 5 millimeters generally. Some localized pockets could pick up as much as 10 millimeters. Not a big rain, bit of a nuisance, frankly. But looking at Sunday, Monday, and look at Tuesday. A cold front is headed our way, and with that, there will be some isolated showers. Not a lot of rainfall, but it is going to be ushering in different wind directions. So for the most part today, we have a southwesterly wind per hour. So it's a fairly significant moderate wind, I would describe it as, in ahead of the cold front. With the front, there are some isolated showers, but then the winds shift direction. This is not a very powerful cold front, so it is going to bring some showers that change the wind up to more variable as high pressure then builds in. Some showers here developing up toward Thessalon and Sudbury and Sault Ste. Marie, and this cold front here over the north doesn't do much for our weather. But it is going to be keeping us at about seasonal values. Not quite as warm as today, but back to what we should be for this time of year. Next week, though, there may be some snow in the forecast, 5 to 10 millimeters expected.
Check out this light show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. You're right. I mean, the wind is definitely going to be moderate and gusting at times to over 40 kilometers per hour. And it'll be from the southwest initially. Once the front passes, the wind will change direction. So we'll take a look at our sky conditions. And I mean, 5 through the overnight. That's about where we should be this time of year. But you can see the winds here. When we start getting into the reds, that is on our legend here, anything over 40 kilometers per hour. So the winds will be strongest near the lake shores for sure. And then we have those southwesterlies, and then behind the cold front, we're definitely going to be seeing a switch in the wind direction. Not necessarily bringing in all that much colder air, to be honest with you, but next week there is the potential of seeing some more snow in the forecast. So it appears that we may not be through with it yet. This cold front here over northern Ontario really doesn't bring us much weather. It does bring the temperatures down a little bit more so over northern Ontario. The rain this afternoon through. Thank you so much, Kevin. 15 degrees is what we're going with in Toronto today, which would be the warmest day we've seen so far this year. And you're going to need sunglasses, at least for the initial part. The clouds will increase a little bit later on as we get ready for the cold front to come through. And with that, before we have our next most significant low pressure system, this front is, it's fairly weak. I mean, it comes through with some isolated showers, and this one really doesn't do much for us at all. But next week, there's indication that we will have another fairly significant low pressure system that's going to come through, and that's represented on the icons right about in this period, Monday through Tuesday. There will be a huge temperature difference from southern Ontario to south of the lower lakes.